this is something which I don't know how it happened in America in 2008, from the year like 2000. This is something which is literally, if you would just take your intellect and examine this issue, you would be in shock, and you would realize that we're doing a lot of things wrong when it comes to medicine. I'll put the link. It's from the Washington Post. The U.S. FDA announced Tuesday that it was adding a label warning on heightened suicide risk for use of anti-epileptic drugs. The move, which follows the advice last summer of an FDA advisory panel, stops short of slapping the strongest black box warning on this class of drugs, which includes widely used medications such as Klonopin, Phenatin, I haven't heard that one, and Topamax. Patients being treated with anti-epileptic drugs for any indication should be monitored for the emergence or worsening of depression, suicidal thoughts, or behavior. By the way, Klonopin is used by people who have anxiety too, not just epilepsy. Topamax also, if you have anxiety and you want to just relax and calm down, you take a Klonopin. So patients being in trouble, if they're being treated with this, they should monitor for the worsening of depression, suicidal thoughts or behavior, any unusual change in mood or behaviors. Dr. Russell Katz, Director of the Division of Neurology Products with the FDA Center for Drug Evaluation and Research. Okay, the warning includes a heightened risk to users of suicidal thoughts and behaviors, suicidality, the agency announced. You should know something. Also antidepressants, also mood stabilizers, also antipsychotics have this warning. How is it exactly occurring right now in the United States? We're supposedly a nation of enlightened citizens. We're a nation who understands our rights, who understands our health. How can they sell something to us which can induce thoughts of suicide and actually lead to suicide? Whereas things like marijuana are illegal, things like LSD are illegal. Something's like not clicking here. Where a doctor can give you a pill that he will admit to you can lead to your own death. This pill can lead to your death. Please relax, take a Klonopin. You might die later because you might kill yourself. This pill may lead to your death. Take it, relax, your mood will be more stabilized. What exactly is going on in America? A news story like this doesn't make us all look at psychiatry and go, no, I'm sorry, we're not interested in your cures anymore. We don't want thoughts of suicide. We're not interested in increasing our depression while we take a Prozac. That's not what we're interested in. Are we sleeping? Are we busied in other things? Is the amount of people on these actual drugs so small that it doesn't make a difference to the general populace? What is it exactly? And the catcher of it all is that the FDA puts the warning label on there. What would the warning label be on marijuana? May induce hunger. May lead to increased creativity. May lead to silliness. May lead to lack of motivation. Would it ever say may lead to suicide? I've never heard that claim. What would it be on LSD? May lead to increased consciousness, expanded consciousness. May lead to an increased sense of spirituality. May lead to a sense that everything is ultimately interconnected and we have to love everything equally. It would never say anything about suicide. And yet these things are illegal. And their medications are on the shelves with the warning, yeah, this could lead to your premature death because you'll take your own life because that's what this drug does. Why are we not making a noise about this? I don't understand. We're supposed to be a free nation of thinking citizens, and our freedoms are supposed to be protected. You should know when the Constitution was ratified, there was a very intelligent group of people who looked at it and said, no, not like this. We're not sending this. They were called the Anti-Federalists. I think it's William Storing has a great book, What the Anti-Federalists Were For. What they said was like this. This is like being under the king in this Constitution. Give us rights. Give us our rights as citizens that we're not just monarchs of our king. And they negotiated until they eventually said, you know what, we'll ratify this if you ratify at the same time the first 10 amendments to this document. And they're going to protect us from what you, the government, want to impose on us, the free-thinking citizens. And yet we sit in a country where we can't buy what we want, we can't adjust what we want. And who's telling us what to do and what not to do? You know, when LSD was discovered, every psychiatrist was saying it was the wonder drug, it was a cure-all, it was the greatest thing. They took it to Harvard, and the intellectuals got a little carried away. Instead of giving it in controlled environments, what they did was they handed out at parties and on campus for free. And eventually, you know, Timothy Leary, people like that got expelled from the university, and you know, slowly but surely, you know, Reagan was coming to power in California, and he was a big hater of hippies and a free-thinking society. The Republicans will excuse me. And, you know, one time he drove past a bunch of hippies and it said, make love, not war. They had a sign. So Reagan goes, by the looks of these people, they're not fit to do either. But my point is basically this. When are we going to wake up as American citizens and realize that we should be free to ingest the chemicals we want and to abstain from the chemicals we want? You have these poor little kids and they drag them to psychiatrists and they get put on medicines that can make them think about suicide and killing themselves. I had a video previously that someone killed themselves because of these medicines. You give them a label, you're bipolar, they take these drugs and they die because they don't want to live anymore because the drugs are so horrible and the side effects are so negative. And yet the wonder drug, Dr. Albert Hoffman's problem child, as he put it, remains illegal. THC, which can help you relax, remains illegal. MDMA, great tool to relax, illegal. Illegal. Not so many negative known side effects, so they don't even study it. Do you think one of those pills a week is gonna harm my health? Are you kidding me? So it's a wonderful chemical. I'm welcome to comments. I'm gonna actually leave comments open on this video. I don't usually do this, but I want to see what America's thinking. At least my 71 little subscribers. Thank you so much, and God bless.